Well, that is where we are going to begin this exciting hour of competition.
Team Freestyle.
This is Team Freestyle here.
Team Freestyle, newcomer to the ISKA stage. I saw them in the eliminations, and they are super clean. Normally you get new teams that come to this competition, they get nervous, you know, they're not in sync, you know, they're a little bit off here and there, stumbles, bobbles, and they were spot on. They could really give Team Infinity a run for their money tonight.
What makes an excellent team for the judges, Mike?
A team that actually does things together versus half of the time they're doing team in sync and then they're highlighting individuals. It's not an individual competition, and you should not be throwing out one or two people. It's not a team sync competition. Then we want to see groups, the whole group together, like right now. Then you might have 4 or 5 come out and do a segment versus 1 or 2. So that's something to look for. The judges are going to be looking for that. Their power in numbers, and that's going to increase the scores tonight. So take a look at these hand combinations. It's not like they're doing 3 or 4 techniques, 5 techniques. They're doing 12, 15 technique hand combinations. So right here, with highlighting one individual at a time, this is something that Team Infinity is going to have an advantage over. Normally, they're much more coordinated with larger groups. So again, we've got 2 people here. The choreography is fantastic. It's just, this is a team sync form. And while everybody else is sitting around, we're watching 2 people.
So you don't like that part of it?
Again, the choreography is great, but it's not a team sync competition. We want to see the whole demo team. So now now they've got several people going at one time, and now they're highlighting one, but they could be using the other people to highlight this one person doing bow staff, not just sitting on their knees, because again, it's not an individual competition. And like I said, I was impressed with them during the eliminations. They came out super strong. You would never know that they've never been on the stage before.
And they'll be going up against an incredible team, Team Infinity, who will be next.
Yeah, and they dominated for 4 years. Nobody could touch them. This is good right there. So they've got 4 exiting to the corners as 1 enters in. That transition, never leaving the floor open. As people are moving off, one's coming on. That was an excellent transition, but having 1 at a time just doesn't help their effort. I mean, the level of difficulty is on par
really
with what Team Infinity is going to bring tonight. So we've got 1 girl doing the sword right now. This is what I remember from the eliminations. I'm sure many of them can do sword. If they had 3 or 4 of them doing sword at one time, nice catch, then that would be much more impressive than just a single person.
I mean, in terms of the level of difficulty in the moves, they haven't missed anything yet.
Yeah, no, they are spot on. And super acrobatic. I mean, normally you might have half the team that could do all of those acrobatics. Every single one of them are flipping, multiples. Now here's a great way that they have 1 person and they're using the entire team all at one time. I love this part. Creativity, showing the judges something that they've never seen before. That's hard to do after so many years, but that's something that they did very well right there. I really like the originality. So great way to
Ladies and
end.
gentlemen, from San Diego, California, Team Freestyle.
Their first appearance on the ISKA Night of Champions stage. And I'm with you, Mike. I love the way they ended their routine.